Good evening everybody and welcome to this cast. It has been a while since the last one, and my opponent for this game will be Minal, and he is the red charm pieces in the left position. And what is going on down here? Do you see it? There is no creep on the map because I am Largoplz. I am the blue charm pieces in the bottom position. This is of course is it called Shattered Temple? I think so. Something like that. Almost like Lost Temple, but without the cliffs and a bit more open. Only one tower in the middle. As you can see, I like the map, and you might wonder, why didn't you cast any games? And by you, all my viewers, I mean like 5 of you, maybe. Yeah. Because of course I know I do not have that many viewers, but I am happy anyways. And I'm actually doing this mostly for my own sake as well. So this is the first game in a long time. I decided to go as random because I want to I don't want to feel pressure from myself. If I spawn as the Terran or Protoss, I know that I am quite bad, and that is why I want to do that. Could of course pick one of them, but that is not as much fun. And I am not really good with Zerg either, but in comparison my Protoss play is really bad. I can manage quite good until I get my first gateway. Then I am lost. It's like, yeah, maybe I get some gas, maybe I get some units, and then just all forces at once, hoping for the win. Not a great strategy, but that is how I play Protoss. I like them in team games, not in 1 versus 1. I am not as bad with the Terran, but I'm not nearly as good as with Zerg, and as you know, my Zerg isn't that good either, so that tells you that my Terran is not the sharpest knife in the box. Or in the drawer. I'm not good with Terran, there we go. But yeah, let's see what's going on here. You can look at I'm not really sure what I pressed there. I think I pressed F. So I jumped forward a bit, but you will have to leave with that. Let's try it again. D. There we go. Production tab. I'm getting my tech lab. Yeah, I'm getting a factory. Yeah, there we go. And I'm not really sure what's going on. I did scouts, saw just some of his base, and what's going on up here? He's getting one early expansion. Sneaky Minal, but I'm not in vain. I am getting my second gas. Why am I doing that? Well, I want gas, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I have no plans whatsoever. I like doing some drops, and then I lose, usually. And that is my game plan. Do a drop and lose. I think it's a good way to play this game. And the reason that I have not been casting any games for about just over 2 weeks. I actually even missed the Soda Cup last weekend. So you might wonder why, and that is because I have been doing my internship, and I'm still doing my internship at school. It is a lot of fun, but it is exhausting as well. A lot of impressions to take in, and I'm trying to make something good out of that as well. And I was poking up here, did see this bunker. Of course, didn't realize that he only had 2 guys in it. Could probably kill it and move up, and yeah, I think I would have been able to deal a lot of damage at least. And he's getting his Terran building armor, because he's trying to wall in here. And of course, the armor, I don't really know, but that's fun. What does it do? 2 in armor, great against Marines, of course. And he's getting a Reaper, and I'm like, motherland! And I'm managing to kill him off finally. And as you can see, I'm getting my factory, getting a reactor. I don't really know why. Mostly because I can. Yeah, that's why I decided to lift it up and get my starport over there, but then I said might as well build a reactor down here instead, because that is how cool I am. So I'm trying to get there's some forces here, and in the meantime he's getting his siege tanks out. And of course with siege tanks he can wall himself in really, really hard, and it is so hard to break it. And here we go, starting to produce 2 dropships. And what can you do with them? Of course you can drop. That is my plan. And I'm not really sure what he's trying to tell me. Something about a dollar sign, and I'm telling him what I think about that. I like my mummy. Probably that. Is that even spelled right? Well, I do like my mummy. And in the meantime I'm deciding to get my expansion as well, since I know he's getting his. And in the meantime I am preparing for a drop. As you can see, I plan to fill them perfectly. Well, planning, I did fill them perfectly. It was just a coincidence, and I'm flying right to this missile turret because that is how good I am. And he's just running with all his SOEs, and I'm like, I'm gonna drop over here. At least I'm stalling his mining just a bit, killing some SOVs, trying to do some damage as well, and I'm chasing him away. Let's see what's going on here. I think I could see this tank, and I don't want to take that fight, so maybe I will. I don't really know. Yeah, probably. When I see some marines, I decide to... I thought I picked them up. I didn't. I let them die. And I'm flying home with my medevacs at least, so they are still happy and alive. And in the meantime, I'm not slipping with my... That explains a lot. 3 barracks in well, at once. That is a great way to spend your money. You shouldn't be able to do that, but I'm not that good. I'm still getting my 2 Hellions at a time. And with them I'm planning to do nothing in particular. Maybe just mix them in, hope for the best. I'm getting quite high on the energy as well, but I think I'm waiting for this to finish. Actually, let's see, I think I'm dropping some mules right here, right now, maybe. Should be getting my bunker as well. Since I just wasted all my... There we go, good girl. Was wasting all my troops into his siege tanks, and I don't think it was worth it at all. I could have done a lot of damage if I had flown straight into his line, dropped here, instead of going to his tower, then go up here, then drop, and then move in. Not a very great play from my part. And now he is of course on patrol, because he doesn't want to die anymore to the drops. And as you can see, I'm producing quite a lot of marines right now. If you look at the units tab, I am actually behind in SVs. And that is not very strange, since he got his expansion up before me, but he is capped. And I'm actually well, I'm capped as well, but I'm actually ahead in the food. I'm not really sure how, but I am, and I can be happy with that. I'm not really sure. I don't know how to comment when I'm playing turn. It's not like I have any ideas of what I'm doing. Getting some gas, trying to make use of some of my buildings here, trying to grab the towers, and I do use these Hellions a bit to scout around later on, I think, to, you know, check if he's taking his gold or anything like that. And as you can see, he's very well guarded here. If I move in here, he can smash me. If you look at my army, this army will be smashed so quickly. I do know that he has his tanks, so I decide to not move in, because I prefer to not die. What I could have done is to move in here and drop maybe on these tanks or something, but he do have these 2 as well. They would have been shooting at me in the meantime, so not a great decision either. So I'm happy that I didn't decide to do that. And here we go, lifting my starport up and getting my reactor on this one, because I decided to get some banshees. Very late banshees can take the opponent with a surprise. And yeah, but I'm still managing to keep my money fairly low, not as low as I probably should, since, well, I am so supply capped. I don't like supply depots. And as you can see, my money is building up really fast right now. Can go back to the production queue, maybe. There we go. But his supply kept as well, getting only supply depots. Now we're starting to get Vikings as well, and I'm just mass producing infantry and some Hellions and some Banshees as well. I decided to poke in. No, I didn't. Maybe I will decide to poke in here. There we go. Moving up, checking the expansion, and I found nothing. And it's both a relief, but it worries as well, because that means that he is gearing up as hard as he can, and he's going straight for a lot of Vikings, as you can see. You see he's going, yeah, double starport Vikings. He can produce a lot of them, but of course he cannot really do very much with them, since I don't really need to win the air battle. Of course, I can kill my medivacs, but I don't need to win the air battle. I can put out some scans, and when I want to move in my forces, I can do that anyway. And decide to move in here for a drop again. But I see the turret, I do see the Vikings. I'm getting sad, and I'm moving away without any losses this time. That is good. And I'm getting my Banshees, getting my cloak as well, and getting some forces down here. My poor little bunker here will defend me against any push. That is at least what I am hoping for. And he's getting double armory for the upgrades for the siege tanks. And as you can see, that is a lot of Vikings. But you cannot really do anything with them. He can fly around, he can scout, of course. And he can give vision to his tanks. But other than that, really nothing. Moves into the center, and I'm like, oh, I'm not sure what's going on. And he's killing my guys off with ease. And I decided, yeah, I was just killed, I'm going out. Man, this is laggy. My computer is not feeling very happy. I hope it will show at least. And okay, this is not right. You should not have over 2,000 minerals in this game, ever. Well, maybe if you maxed out and